Hashtag YouTube besties
IRL.
If you didn't know.
If you didn't know what that meant.
That's
what it means.
We are, so.
Yeah. Let me just puke rainbows, you know, it's my thing.
It is my thing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a super fun prom collaboration with Michaela.
Hey guys, so in my prom video you guys can see some life hacks as well as a makeup look and then some dress ideas, and we actually both had dress ideas in our videos, and the dresses are all from Windsor, which is amazing. Thank you so much to Windsor for sending us these dresses. They're so pretty,
so awesome,
and really affordable, so definitely check them out if you are going to prom this year.
Totally. So as Michaela said in my video, I will have some prom dress ideas, but I'll also be doing a makeup look and hair look for prom. So if you guys are coming over from Michaela's channel and you've never seen me before, my name is Brittany, and I would love it if you guys could click that subscribe button, and you can keep up with all of my life things through social media, which will also be listed down below. So yeah, if you guys wanted to check out Michaela's channel, then make sure you watch her video after this one, and also subscribe to her channel because she's awesome. Yeah. And she's also like one of my really good friends in real life too.
Guys,
so
look, we're
YouTube besties
in real life.
So yeah, if you guys want to see my prom makeup, hair, and some dress ideas, then just keep watching. I went ahead and primed my skin off camera using the Nivea for Men Aftershave Balm and the POREfessional just on the areas that I have a bit of larger pores. And then I used the Covergirl Outlast Stay Luminous foundation, and this one I believe doesn't have any SPF in it, but it does give you kind of like a nice glowy finish to your skin. It is not necessarily dewy or wet looking, it just has a bit of a luminous finish, which I think is really nice in photography. And for concealer, I used the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer because it is virtually creaseless and it'll last a really long time, so I'm just applying that on my eyelids just to kind of cancel out any redness, and then of course underneath my eyes. I'm setting my foundation using the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and the brush that I use for this is from Fearless. I've been using it in quite a few videos recently and I love it. And then I went ahead and set my under eye using the highlight and contour palette from NYX, and I'm taking the lightest pinky kind of setting powder in the palette, and that little brush was also from Fearless Cosmetics. And for my eyeshadow, all of the colors that I'm using on my lid are from the Naked Smokey palette, and I'm just taking this color as a crease color, making sure it's super blended and soft. And then for the lid color, I'm taking the lightest matte color in the palette and just packing that right onto my lids. And I'm also putting a little bit of that into my inner corner just to brighten it up, but I will be using a separate eyeshadow to really make that area pop. And then for the outer corner of my eyes, I'm taking this medium shimmery brown from that palette and just packing that right onto the outer half of my lids, and then I'm taking that same blending brush that I used in the crease just to buff out the edges and make sure it's really smooth. For the very outer corner, I'm using the matte dark brown in the palette and just packing that on sort of into the outer V shape, but it doesn't have to be like very precise. I picked this look specifically because it's super flattering on pretty much everybody and the colors will go with pretty much every dress. And then I just went back over that and made sure it's all blended and super soft and buffed out. On my bottom lash line, I took the crease color and just applied that all along my bottom lash line, but I left the inner corners bare. And I took the darkest brown eyeshadow that I used on the upper lid in the outer corners and just kind of applied that lightly to the outer corners of my bottom lash line. And then I just brushed out my brows with the end of the brush with a little brow spoolie and just filled them in using my NYX Cake eyebrow powder, I think it's called. And I'm using the blonde shade because it's super neutral and I feel like it looks good on pretty much every skin tone. And then I just set my eyebrows as usual using my Essence Clear Lash and Brow Gel. And then I applied some mascara and false lashes off camera. Of course, you guys don't have to use false eyelashes, but that is totally up to you. And then afterwards, since I didn't apply any cat eyeliner or anything like that, I used my Stila felt tip liner to kind of connect the line between my inner corner to the false lash line. Just kind of helps conceal and just camouflage where it ends. And then I used this really shimmery white eyeshadow into my inner corner for a really like noticeable pop. And then I used the same lid color just as a brow bone highlight. And then I moved on to kind of contouring my face. It was more like just warming it up. I don't like to contour too much, but I basically just took one of the lighter contour shades from the NYX palette and just applied that sort of underneath my cheekbones and then my temples, the top of my forehead, and then a little bit down my neck. For blush, I used Exposed by Tarte, and I feel like this is the perfect blush for prom or even weddings because it looks good on so many people and it's not over the top, but it still looks really beautiful. And then for my highlighter, I used Champagne Pop from the Becca and Jaclyn Hill collaboration, and I just put that right on top of my cheekbones and a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And then I just wiped off my lips because I'll be applying a lip product, obviously. And I'll be using the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the color Midi, which is probably one of my favorite lip products just in general. And I used an EOS lip balm first because this is super matte and you do want your lips to still feel hydrated. And then I just finished off with some all-nighter spray from Urban Decay, and that is the finished makeup look. So let's go ahead and move on to the hair. I will be using the T3 Twirl 360 curling iron, which is super cool, and I also had applied some heat protectant off camera. And this thing is so incredibly cool and unique. I've never seen anything like it before. You don't actually have to spin the curling iron around, which is usually what you have to do. I feel like this would be really helpful for people with really long hair because it senses when you tilt the curling iron. So you just have to like grasp the hair in the little clip at the bottom, and then you press a button and tilt it in the direction that you want it to actually spin, and it does it itself. So that is really cool. If you guys want to check it out, I'll have a link below. Basically, I only curled the top half of my hair because that's all that's really going to be seen that needs to have some texture. So I pulled the bottom half into a little bun at the bottom of my head, and then I started to take some of the curled pieces and just kind of drape them around the top of the bun, making sure that I hid the actual hair tie. And I was basically just pinning them back wherever they would fit and just kind of in little drapey positions. There's no right or wrong way to do this, and you don't have to have short hair. This can definitely be done with long hair too. I think it's a really cute and elegant way to just quickly do your hair for prom if you don't want to spend a ton of money doing it. And I also left some pieces out just to kind of frame my face, but that is the finished hair. So as for prom dress ideas, all of the prom dresses and accessories and shoes that I'm featuring in this video are from Windsor store. I'll leave links to them in the description box below. I think two pieces are so cute. If they had them when I went to prom, I definitely would have worn one. And I decided to do some in different lengths, different colors, and just give you guys a whole bunch of different things to choose from. But let me know in the comments below which dress is your favorite and which one you would like to wear to prom. If you're going to prom, I would love to know which one you guys like. So that's it for today's video. I really hope that you guys liked it, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel, and make sure you check out Michaela's video and her whole channel and subscribe to her as well because you won't regret it. She makes amazing videos. Thanks. So I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will just see you guys in my next video. Bye! Bye!